scrappers, tool addicts, tool collectors. Welcome back, CC Scratch Restoration Channel. If you're new to this channel, we talk about tools, dumpster diving, scrapping, tool restoration, shop DEY, occasional rants, and tool collecting. That's what we do. So, and we left off last week. We had the fire pit. Just saw us at Home Depot getting the paint. So here we are here. I would have filmed more of it, but one of the employees walked by and gave me a really funny look. So I just kind of was like, all right, well, they don't want me filming in here. I needed paint, so I don't want to get kicked out. Rust Reformer, 2 cans should be plenty. And then I got the 3 cans of the Rust-Oleum, and well, the Krylon I already had, but it's up to 1200 degrees. I think that should be okay. And then I got another can of primer. Just because I was almost out of primer. So all this paint cost me about $50, and about 40, right around $50, I think, for all this. So except that. So yeah. And it was funny because they needed my date of birth because they think people are going to go huff this. Now, if I'm spending $50 and I'm going to put something up my nose, it sure as shit ain't going to be, I mean, this is hypothetically, of course, it ain't going to be spray paint. Let's just go there. See? Hence the parental warning. But anyway, I'm just kidding, just being funny. So, paint. Back over here to the fire ring here. And you guys are never going to believe this one. So, you know how last week we had the bad grinder? This thing's been freaking resurrected. So, you see the lights behind me? Does it look like I just came down and gave it the touch? And now it works. It's like the heavens have risen and resurrected my hyper tough grinder. But yeah, so I think it's just a switch. And so the switch is failing. I knew this thing was still going to work. I'm glad I didn't take it apart. I'd have felt like a dumbass. Anyway, let's get this thing rolling. All right, so sit tight. You're going to have to cover your ears because this is going to be loud. Probably shouldn't have shut it off, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to open the door and let all the dust out and keep the door open. And it's just a lot of wire, wheel, and metal. So we'll check back when we're done, and I'll show you before we get ready to paint. Okay, everyone, we're back. We got it all wire wheeled, and it crapped out again. The switch is all janked up. See, it's just really, really tough to move. Okay, so here we are. It's all wire wheeled. We got it hanging. Now we're going to wipe it down a little bit with some alcohol. And inside there's some parts here I could probably smack a little bit, but I think we're going to just be happy with what we got. Hit it with that rust inhibitor. I know not all the rust is off, but this should get me a few more years out of this thing, and by then we'll most likely be ready to have another fire pit. So we added life to you. All right, y'all. Then we're going to talk about that thing in the orange case later, maybe. Okay, so we got the alcohol all over it. You know, we wipe it down like we do. Ta-ta-da. We did it already off camera. I want to give you the effect. How it works to wipe it. Always wipe it, everybody. Anyway, you see what we're doing here, right? We wiped it. And it's swinging because it's on this come along. So I don't care if this thing gets painted or whatever. That didn't do anything, did it? Because I'm going to paint the back side of it, right? So let's, off camera, we may throw this over the rafter here. Ooh. Yeah, right. Hang on. All right, so we're just about done wiping it with the alcohol. I got alcohol soaked on this. We're just kind of giving it a nice, wipe down here. We've done that on the entire thing. And now we're going to get ready to paint, so sit tight. I wanted you to have the effect. Okay, everybody, so got the rust reformer. Have my door wide open, there's ventilation, so we should be good. We're just going to paint it, man. And we're going to paint it. Finger gets tired. Don't like having tired fingers, guys. Right? If your fingers get tired when you're spray painting, leave a comment below. Alright, anyway, so we're going to just paint this thing, and then when I'm done, we will show you the outcome. Okay? So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're painting. Let's see if you can see here. Do it here. Pretty nice. Maybe we can lefty. Not too good lefty. Like the Stranger. You guys know what the Stranger is, right? Oh! I almost forgot, you guys. Let's take a pause for the cause here. We have a troll. We found a troll, guys. We caught another troll, everybody. So, since we're on the subject of trolls, this ought to be fun. We love our trolls, right? Sit tight. Okay, so I had to turn you guys around so we could talk about our troll. It was one of my older videos. I mean, we were still in this shop, so it could be... It was just like where I was just panning the shop around. Like sometimes you guys like to see what the shop looks like and the way I change things. So what we did was we pan around the shop, and then he left me a message a couple days ago, a comment that says, "This boy looks like a star IRL." So I'm thinking he thinks girl. Okay, so definitely not a girl. I don't know if you use pronouns, but I don't. He goes by at Erectus Maximus. We'll put that down here. It's kind of weird that I did have at the Beef Slayer, dude. Are you guys kind of like... I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, it is what it is. But I will give it this up for you. I did try to get you into a, back and forth with me, because the algorithms and the analytics of the YouTube platform doesn't care about negative comments. All they care about is that there's activity between somebody in your channel. So that helps me. I appreciate it. But I was trying to get you, man. But I do give it up for you on that one. Anyway, let's get back to the paint. And Erectus, that's backward anyway, because I got you to flip around. Erectus Maximus. We'll put his name down there, and you guys can go over and say hi to him and tell him all about CC Scraps and Restoration. Here's to you, Mr. Erectus. Oh, we love our trolls. All right, so back to the old... Can you see it to the fire ring? We're going to paint it up and show you. All right, so we've got the rust reformer on. It's like a flat black. I thought it was going to be red, which is fine. But I should have known because of the black top. Yay, CC Scraps. 10 points for you. So once it dries a little, I'm just going to kind of give it a little roll, finish the top. The entire bottom is done. And yeah, and then we're going to give it about an hour. We're going to let it dry up. And then we're going to hit it with the Heat Max. Yeah, buddy, stay tuned. All right, so now we're dry enough to where we got the high heat going. I've already hit the inside, but I'll just give you a quick, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna spray a little more paint. Actually, I got this side. Getting ahead of the game here. All right, so just basically we're gonna hit it. Yeah, buddy, I'm spraying paint. That's all I'm doing. There's Mrs. CC Scraps. Where are you going, baby, with your car keys? You leaving?
Yeah.
How are you going to leave with my truck in front of your car? By the way, this is Mrs. CC Scraps' new car we got for like a couple weeks ago. 2023 Santa Cruz. Do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
How much? More than me?
Charcoal in here to cook your dinner.
Uh-oh. Maybe it is more than me. Who knows? As long as there's charcoal in there to cook the dinner, that'll work. That's a cool sticker, you guys. Right? She's got the barbecue. And she's about to throw it down. Do you want me to carry that? That's as big as you are, baby. We found these file cabinets too on the side of the road. They're from a school. Back porch. Remember that? All right. This is funny. These cabinets came from a school called the Living Word Academy back in the day. When I was in high school, I used to have kind of a girlfriend that was there, and I would pick her up on a motorcycle. Oops. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but we did. All right, so that's it. We are done. We got it all painted up. We got the heat-resistant paint, 2 coats. And I still have not. Oh, well, I used part of this one. But the other one, we still got some rust remover left, or rust reformer left. And we also have about 1 3/4 of the high heat and then my primer. So yeah, that's it. There's the fire pit, you guys. What do you think? I think this should be plenty to keep me going for fires for a few years, you know? Then what I want to do, I want to get in the backyard, take some bricks, because I'm going to take down that other fire pit that is, see it right there? We're going to take that down and then clean that little area up, burn everything in here, down further in the yard. And then I got the brick that I'm going to take from that fire pit, and we're going to lay that on the bottom, in the inside of here. And then I'm going to go and get bricks that kind of, they have that little curve from like Home Depot or whatever, and then build up a little thing around it and put some stone on the ground. And it will be a nice fire pit for everybody. Looks like a giant whale's cock ring. I shouldn't say that. Can I say that? Yes, I can, because there is a parental advisory. And it's not made for kids. So yes, I can say cock ring. Oh, CC Scraps Restoration. Anyway, have a safe and great weekend, and we will see you on the next one. Happy Labor Day, everybody.